works for your own beer. Don't do that. Yeah, right.
The whole thing. Can I get a go cup? You have no idea. No, I know. I don't want to get this. Whatever. Like, stop rolling it. Yes, bro, you know. Like, beer? No. I don't even. I think it's
Everyone else did. Everyone else.
Yeah, you know that white girl used to sit in the chair and spin around all day saying.
How long y'all be up there? 5 minutes.
Probably like 30 minutes.
Oh,
30 minutes to an hour, maybe.
Oh, y'all like 30?
Yeah, I mean each one of us.
No, I'm saying the whole time the show.
Yeah. Well, I mean I have this room until 11, but it's whoever signs up.
Okay. And that's how you go.
So there's not enough people here to make it well.
It might be. You never know.
I didn't go to the for a while. I know as a countless stranger you had to over there is. What's up, bro? Yeah,
That's why we're winning. That's why we're winning.
Oh, you said, check this out. We won one game this season. We win it. Don't say
we're going to the Super Bowl. That was right. You said
That was more than one game.
That was right. They've been saying they were for the past 6 years. We're not talking about football. I got to show this.
All I gotta say is go Brown.
Oh, God.
Go boy!
boring game.
Boring game.
That's okay, but
Patriots game was bad. Tom Brady was nervous.
y'all were just fucking dicking around. That was nothing. The fuck?
What we were toying with.
Shut up.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, come on.
I'm coming back.
We just lost 25% of the audience. We just lost 25%. Damn. Welcome to Pinboys! Another packed house. Loving it in here. This is great. Oh, nice to see you again. Nice to see you too. Oh no, if I just see them, just stand up in the back. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. For those of you who don't know, this is live streamed on YouTube, so they don't know what's on the other side of the fucking camera. So I always just make a bunch of noise.
That's enough people.
Yeah, a fuckload of people in this motherfucker.
What, you gonna make me change your shirt about twice?
Yeah, they just rotate shirts and fucking rotate sets and rotate jokes and whatever. I don't know. I'm a stepfather, so I rotate families. And I don't know. I like to say as a stepfather, like, your dad left to go get cigarettes, and I came back from the store with self-deprecating jokes and a big black dick. So she let me sit. That was cool. I like to blame the lack of audience on the fact that Facebook went down today. And everybody knows that I'm a very successful comedian on Facebook because it says it on my Facebook profile. So nobody's here because I couldn't post on Facebook and Instagram. It was down. I noticed for like 2 hours, but apparently it was down for like 6 hours. But I know that there's one guy at Facebook who's supposed to just like check that shit. Like, he's supposed to look, they have meetings, it's fucking Monday, they have a meeting, they're like, hey Steve, what are we looking like as far as crashes today? Oh, that shit's not gonna happen, whatever. He's probably looking at last month's numbers. This shit never fucking happens, they ain't gonna just fucking wing it, and then it fucking crashes. It's like, what the fuck, Steve? It's like, well, fuck it, that's what you get for phoning that's why nobody's here. Thanks, Steve. On Facebook. Yeah. I support gay rights because I believe that anything a woman can do, a man can do better. Just across the board. Doing hair, makeup, suck a dick. I mean, I just feel like you know how to handle the machine if you were born with the parts originally. You understand what I'm saying? Like you, anyway. I don't know. That's what they oh fuck, what was the next one?
No. Go to the
Fuck
block.
you.
Hey, Facebook is down.
Oh yeah. You guys already know that I went to the notebook to listen. I blame the 21 pilots. I blame the 21 pilots for the Taliban coming back. My friend said you really only need to blame 2 pilots, but I blame the 21 pilots for the Taliban coming back because they wanted everybody to turn back time, but the only people living in the good old days are the fucking Taliban. That shit's killing me.
Cut their heads off.
I don't know. Didn't everybody blame Outcast for the bombs over Baghdad anyway? Oh. What was that? I love white women. So, yeah. I love white women. And I knew that I was going to do, I knew that I was, and I've always been a patriot. I've always been a proud American. I've always been a proud boy. I remember the first time a white woman showed me her titties. It was an older white woman, which is my favorite flavor. And she was so old, her tits had veins in them. And one of them had red veins, and the other one had blue veins. And her skin was real pale. Like I said, I'm a fucking patriot, so that shit was like red, white, and blue. It was like, I'm gonna do this titty fuck for America, you know what I mean? Like I got something. Just on her face for Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, to Uncle Tom? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Motorboat, you know what I mean? I was making some chicken the other day because I am not stereotypical. I was making this marinade for the chicken, and I was yelling at my wife. I was like, hey, where's the white distilled vinegar? Where's the white distilled vinegar? And my friend was at the house. He's like, damn, dude, even in your own house, you can't get black distilled vinegar in. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, he goes, where would you even get that? I was like, I don't know, man. He goes, how do you even make black distilled vinegar? And I said, well, first, you'd have to remove the vin part. And it's just distilled, it's just white distilled vinegar after that. Like, it's just good, real good. It's got extra flavor. That's how you make cracked chicken. Anyway, you guys ready to have a good time tonight? Yes, you guys ready to keep this hot comedy train rolling? We got 47 comics signed up, but I'm only going to let a few hand-picked best ones in the building go tonight. So you out there in YouTube get the best of the best tonight. It's a long list, but I'm only picking a select few to come up and knock your socks off. You guys ready? Come up here. Everybody's going to get 5 minutes. At the end of the night, somebody's going home with $25. It's given to us by Pinboys. If there's anybody here at the end of the night to vote for a winner, or the last one here gets $25. So we'll see at the end of the night. There's no restrictions. I always like to say that the only rule is that you got to be funny, but nobody ever follows that when I say it. So, anyway. All right, show's over. Nobody's going out. This is stupid. This is a waste of time. We know. This isn't even a stage.
It is a show, though.
It's a spectacle. It's something to see. But it is something I look forward to every Monday. So what does that say about my life? That's what I'm saying. Yo, I love this shit. I'm excited for it. You guys excited too. Put your hands together for your first comic of the evening. Let's put your hands together for Mr. Mario.
Y'all sound flamboyant as hell. Nah, man. There's only 5 of us in here. It ain't that many people, goddamn it. The one person watching right now, don't be fooled. He told us before we started, look, I'm going to tell him there's 47 comedians. I'm going to need y'all to change shirts. Y'all going to go in a single rotation, so whoever signs up fourth is actually going to go first, because you're a pussy, and I'm going to make your ass do it. The same way that same motherfucker made you get your money up, bitch. I signed up first. I got nuts. Woo! It's kind of uncomfortable walking sometimes because they get stuck between my legs. I'm fat. I got thighs that rub together. That's not something a man should really be saying. But hey, I might flavor hot Cheetos when I was growing up. I used to steal Twinkies and shit. I mean, what the fuck? I used to get an extra chicken sandwich and shit in school. You know what I'm saying? Damn, look, man, when I was in school, man, I did a lot of dumb shit. Like one time, this is when I was fascinated about getting high. Before I even started actually getting high. I wasn't gonna do anything except smoke weed because at the time I was like, I can't go home smelling like weed. So I was up for anything, pills, meth, anything. You know what I'm saying? I was at school one time and this white boy told me, he said, hey man, you see this right here on the tray? If you sniff that line, I'm gonna give you $10. I said, what is it? It looked kind of clear, it was kind of rock like and all that. I said, what's that? He said, it's meth. I said, for real? You gonna give me $10 to start this shit and I get to get high? Shit, this depression medicine don't fucking work. Let me try this real quick. Ooh! That shit burned like a motherfucker. I'm like, I'm in the lunchroom hollering this shit. I'm like, when they kick in, when they kick in, when they kick in, my eye burning. It's like, dog, that was salt. I was like, fuck y'all. Last time I let a white boy tell me to do anything for some money. My motherfucking boss gonna tell me, hey, you see that blue suit over there on my desk? I said, blue suit? Okay, I see it. What about it? He said, I'll give you $50 to put that on. I said, okay, what size is it? He said, it's your size and it's skin tight. I said, I don't want that raised that bad now. I'm kind of uncomfortable now. He was like, hey, it'd be so funny, man. You know, you're a comedian. You can make it funny. I said, yeah, if I do stand up at Pinboys. That was supposed to be funny.
It's just depressing.
Clubs are never funny.
Oh. I didn't write there today, man. This fucking sucks. Comedy sucks, man. I'm gonna go to Pinboys tonight. And drink PBRs and complain about not having weed and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about you, Alvarado. Oh man, you know you fucked me up earlier, bro. Like when you was walking from the damn counter back to your chair, you had a walkabout. You had a. I said, look at this motherfucker look like he's walking out of the jail and shit. Somebody, yeah, you see your jump. Jumps. White man can jump, bitch. Oh, that's enough of the racist jokes. Oh man, but see, I don't want to know about that, Dave. You can keep that to yourself, Dave. What the fuck? Who you whispering to? What? I thought you were over there whispering to somebody. No, I don't know that shit. Nigga, you saw me sit on the damn pool table and you got them looking like, shh. I'm questioning your manhood right now. You sit on the pool table. Fuck y'all. I'm high. I'm the only one with weed. I don't care if I win this money. I just got the light. And the tip of my dick touches the fucking floor. I don't need no pause, bitch. I'm done. Tyrell. Earn your black card and come up here and leave.
Did I earn my black card because I showed up late?
No, you started talking and you lost it.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Look, I started a new job at the Cheesecake Factory, and people keep asking me, is that how I really talk?
Wow.
The fuck does that? What the fuck was it? That, you really do that shit? Oh, what? Fuck. That's why I shaved my beard. I was like, I'm tired of looking like y'all. Anyway. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Are you guys ready for the next comedian? He is actually my biological father. So put your hands together for Mr. David.
Hey, did y'all hear? Bill Cosby's going on tour. Who wants tickets? Oh wow, you guys are excited about that. Political correctness has gone a little too far in my opinion these days. Some lady, okay, I saw on the news one day when we all first started wearing masks. This one woman, she said right to the news camera, "Child molesters love them." I'm like, okay, so you're afraid of people in masks because you think they're all child molesters. That's a little over the top. She's probably the same person who, after 50 years, the Snow White ride at Disney World, it's been 50 years. Somebody complained that Prince Charming went a little too far by kissing Snow White to wake her up out of a poison apple coma without her consent. What's he supposed to do? Use the super sound horn? It's probably not going to work. And I'm pretty sure he's not going around with an extra dose of Narcan in his pocket. I mean, come on. She's in a poison apple coma. You know what? I'll bet if he leaned down and whispered in her ear, "I love you," she would, somebody would be like, you know what? That's sexual harassment. I don't think you should do that either. I mean, come on, people. Have a heart. This is a child we're talking about. I think Snow White's what, 12? Are we seeing Prince Charming's a child molester here? That's carrying things a little too far. So I had an idea, because I'm unemployed right now, how to make money. And there's all these handicapped dolls out there. As a matter of fact, I saw a meme one day for a doll that was deaf, had a cochlear implant, right? And it says, and the caption was, "Does that mean the rest of the dolls can hear us?" And I really hope not. I mean, I hope because that would mean blind dolls can see us and all those things, etc. But my idea, okay, and there's even wheelchair Barbie. They have that, and Ken too. Ken has almost as early a wheelchair as Barbie does, and they're both in scrubs. It's great. You can pretend that both of them are in-home care assistants, whatever. It's all about pretending, right? But my idea. Oh, you know what I have never seen though is Voice Box Barbie. Anybody ever seen that?
I can. Want to come back to my place? I got a bottle of tequila with your name on it. No thanks. Already saw Skipper today.
Never seen that. But my idea was really to get a bunch of dolls and make them all the same. All I'd have to do is change the packaging, because my dolls are going to be handy capable. They're not going to get cochlear implants or a cane or anything like that. They don't need any of that stuff, right? Except for the wheelchair, they need that. But all my dolls, all I have to do is change the packaging. You put the same doll in every package, say blind doll, deaf doll. It's all about pretending. No? All right. Well, I needed to talk to you guys about politics. All right. Yeah. Well, it's not really a story about politics because, I sometimes watch CNN and fall asleep, and what my wife likes to do is change the channel to Newsmax while I'm asleep. I think she's trying to implant Republican thoughts in my head. That's the only thing I can come up with. But one day I woke up and there was this infomercial that was on Newsmax for this thing called the Tack Pen. Anybody ever hear of this thing? No? Great. I'll tell you all about it. Because it was the most amazing invention I've ever seen. You can run over this thing with a car. You can freeze it in a block of ice. You can boil it in water. It shines for 2 nautical miles, and it's bright. And it has a pen, and it has a multi-tool. But its real claim to fame is that it has a tip that can break out of a car window. So you can break out of your car. Now, I've been driving 35 plus years, and I've never once needed to break out of my car. Now, I can see a bunch of guys that might be interested in this that have other motives. They might use a tack pen to see what's in a car worth stealing, and then maybe break into the car with the tack pen. And if there's a car stereo that's, to your liking, there's a multi-tool for easy car stereo removal. And if you're breaking into the car to kidnap somebody, you can write a ransom note with the tack pen. And if you happen to get chased by the cops, you can temporarily blind them with the strobe that's on the tack pen. And if you get away, you can have a beer with your buddies later, because there's also a bottle opener on the tack pen. I'm Dave Heights. That is my time. Thanks, guys. All right, man. Yeah.
Dave Heights, everybody. Dave Heights, reaching new heights for white people.
Yeah.
I know that you all may have heard that Black Lives Matter. Dave Heights did it in the most white people way. He wanted to let you know that you matter. You know how I know he wanted to let you know that? Because it's on his sweatshirt. You know how I saw that? Is because I zoomed in to see what it says. And in the most white people way, it's a blue sweatshirt with blue lettering, just a little bit darker. It's just, I want to hint. I want to let you know. It's going to take you some time. You got to really focus to see, but I'm trying to let you know. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave, for letting us know. That's an awesome sweatshirt, is what I'm saying. It's the most white people sweatshirt I've ever seen. No. That's cool. Thanks, Dad. So, like I said, that was my biological father. This next dude is our biological son. Put your hands together for Mr. Taylor Edwards. Just what we're looking for. Well, there's not even one.
Thank you, boy.
Word.
He say boy.
Yeah, I said boy.
Part of my job.
I got a theory about Dave Heights. Your mask of beauty. We all like this guy. He ain't doing nothing to nobody. He's a little awkward. I feel like Dave's got the biggest dick in this room.
Oh my God.
He just doesn't know it. The way he walks, he's like, walks like Gumby. But like, you just don't call sciatica. Jesus. I didn't write anything. I was just gonna talk some shit. I also like fucking white ladies.
Yeah.
I prefer the fat ones. I know this guy. Where is he? That skinny black guy?
He's gone. Got what?
The target audience.
That person. Me, oh my Lord,
Like that's the kind of guy who like disappears on a bed when he gets fucked. Like he's the kind of guy where like you're at Walmart and you're wondering like who fucks that lady, and it's like that guy fucks that. That guy fucks all of those ladies. That guy has 5 kids by 6 of different types of those ladies.
Good shot. Yeah. Woo! Oh my God.
Why is it always Fireball with you fucking poor white
What
people?
else is this?
Oh my God. I fucking hate Fireball so much. damn it. It tastes like white trailer girl pussy. That's what Fireball reminds me of, because that's what I drank when I was exclusively fucking trailer white girls for a few years of my life. I didn't grow up, but I frequented one. Fuck, I really said I just shut my teeth.
Come on, dude.
Anyways. But yeah, fat white girls. I've been seeing a lot more of them on TV. I don't think that's a good sign for America. Because, like, if pretty white women have already destroyed what we used to love as America, like skinny white women are just kind of fucking shit up the last 5 years. Can you imagine what fat ones are gonna do when they get some power? It's gonna be, not necessarily funny, just weird, just worrisome. I don't know what you do, guys. I'm gonna fuck my way out of it, I guess. Figure it out. I don't know, Jonathan. You just like open your mouth too long. You're like, oh my god, it smells horrible. I don't like that this is what we decide to do with our time on Monday, guys. I don't like this. I don't like this. I like Tyrell.
Yeah.
We're trying. I like Tyrell for trying. Tyrell, you ever seen Big Fish, Tyrell?
Yes, actually.
You're Big Fish. You just need to get beat up by a white guy, and then all your dreams will come true. You'll move out of this little pond, and then one day you'll bring me with you. Hopefully. I feel like David is the giant out of Big Fish. You know, that big fucking, like, you're not gonna leave me, are you? I don't know. I just noticed I fuck girls who look like David, but hairless. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you, guys.
Taylor Edwards, everybody. Woo! All right, guys, that's enough sex material.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Getting a little racy.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's
Up
right.
here. We'll lose our viewer. We'll lose our viewer. We got 2 likes. We're at a record high. I want to keep that momentum going. And I know all your pussies have already gotten nice and juicy from Taylor. Now put your hands together for the real biggest dick in the room, Mr. Frank McNamee.
Tyrell, you do have a weird voice. You sound like both Phil and Will from Rugrats. Listen, guys, the government lies.
No.
The government's lying to you.
You're not supposed to look behind the curtain.
The government's lying to you, and everyone knows it, but some people have just found out. But it's always been obvious that they lie. Like, the obvious example is when you pass a sign that says, speed enforced by aircraft. Because it's not. It's just not. No one's ever been pulled over by a plane, you know, or a helicopter. Imagine you get out of your car and you're like, ah, shit, honey, I think I'm getting pulled over. Hold on, let me wave it in. You gotta get out of your car. All right. What'd I do, officer? Oh, you gotta take off now? Oh, shit, okay. It's weird.
Something weird happened to me today. That hasn't happened in a long time. Well, actually, it happened last week. That was the first time it happened in a long time. But I got a boner in public. And it was weird because I was wearing basketball shorts today because I forgot. I had forgotten why I stopped wearing basketball shorts in public. Because, you know, I'm like 30, in my 30s now, so I'm like, I haven't got a boner in public in years. So I went out today. I was like, oh, I can. Usually I'll put on like cargo shorts or pants or something. And I was like, oh, why do I always do that? I can just wear these basketball shorts. And then I didn't realize until it started happening. I was like, oh shit, this is why I stopped. It can still happen. But it was weird because it happened in Rose's, which is like the least sexual store you could be at. It's like Rose's makes Kmart look like bougie, you know? But I think the woman tried to do it. I feel like she tried to do it on purpose. It was very weird. She was in front of me. She was in her 40s. And she was regular, fine, you know, whatever. I wasn't really paying attention. I had to buy a Phillips head because I couldn't find a Phillips head. This is the day I was having. Had to go to Rose's for a Phillips head. I had already been to Rose's today, by the way, looking for something that they didn't have. Anyway, so there was a woman in front of me. She's just like there. All of a sudden she bends over and her thumb is sticking out. I was like, oh shit. And she reaches and grabs a summer sausage and just inspects it. She's just like looking at it. And then I started to get hard. And then she just threw it down. And I was like, who just inspects a summer sausage? You know if you want one or not. And I'm like, ooh, you know what a summer sausage is. I know how old you are. Yeah, that was weird. You only got one life to live. We're wasting it here. But everyone always says that. You got one life to live, don't waste it. No one says that to babies, though. Babies don't do shit. Babies are just laying there. No one's like, come on, dude, you only got one life to live. They're like, nah, I'm a fucking asshole. So I was in Manhattan last week, and there was they have like, in Penn Station, they have these things that cops sit in. It's kind of like a cubicle. And a homeless guy climbed over it. There was no cops around, and started sitting in it with his feet up in the thing, going, "Waiter, waitress, front desk, front desk." And I was like, "Oh shit, this guy's gonna get shot. I'm gonna see some guy get shot. This is kind of exciting." And then like 6 cops come over real fast. Like they just start walking over. There's like a barricade in front of it. They like rip it open. I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna drag this guy out. And they're just like, Alex, get the fuck out of there, Alex. And I'm like, oh, they know him. He's the Penn Station bum who breaks into the cubicle. Alex. And he was Indian. An Indian guy named Alex. That was the craziest part of the whole story. All right, thank you guys. Here we go, break right there, everybody. Yeah. God does not make mistakes. I heard an ad on the radio, and the guy talking said that he got leukemia 3 times, and he's 24 years old. I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. God does not make mistakes. I read another story about another person who got leukemia 3 times. This motherfucker was only 10 years old. Had leukemia 3 fucking times and still survived. God does not make mistakes. But I know that if I was God and I made a mistake, So many motherfuckers believe that I didn't make a fucking mistake, that I tried to give somebody cancer 3 fucking times, but you keep saving this motherfucker. Don't you think I made a fucking mistake? I don't know. It's me thinking rationally. But God doesn't make mistakes. But I know this next comic's parents did. So put your hands together for Mr. David Alvarado.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Goddamn, this room's so fucking cold I decided to wear a white shirt. My lips are full attention. You're welcome. The 2 likes on YouTube will probably turn into dislikes very quickly.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, this room is so fucking depressing. The fuck are we doing? This makes me feel proud of being able to piss into my own mouth. You know what I mean? That's how depressing this room is. Because if you think about it, it's actually kind of impressive for a man of my dimensions to be able to piss into your own mouth. A lot of people think I haven't even seen my own penis in months. But, you know, I gotta like squat, like I gotta circumvent the gunt. You guys might not know what I'm talking about. A lot of skinny motherfuckers. Taylor knows what I'm talking about because apparently he fucks bitches that have my dimensions. So that's weird. So that's very weird. Ask us if we've seen big fish. Okay, don't flaunt that you fuck white bitches just because you've seen every single Tim Burton movie that's ever been made. Because, you know, that's the demographic anyway. Yeah, I'm not happy to be here, honestly. I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary in comedy, y'all. Yeah, that's exactly what that deserves. I'm waiting for a response to that. Okay. Anyway, I've got all these like wait for applause in my notes. Like I'm just saying, like you know. Anyway, little did I know before I moved here that the 757 is like the Middle East of comedy communities. Jesus Christ. There's all these warring factions. I can't keep it together. Help. And sometimes I feel like, oh my God, maybe I can bridge the divide. Maybe I can heal whatever chasm has started. But then I feel like America and the Middle East, you know what I mean? Or I'm just intervening. I don't know exactly what's happening. And then I just say the wrong thing to the wrong people and they stab me in the back 3 months later. Yeah, that's hasn't happened yet, but that's why I don't fucking, you know, like them. Anyway. No, America intervening in the Middle East would be the best case scenario for this area, honestly. Yeah, this is getting 0 responses from anyone. 1 year in comedy, I've never won Pinboys. This is not changing tonight. Anyway, did you guys know about Kyler Murray? Do you know who that is? Black? I don't know. He seems blazing to me.
He black.
Yeah, if Tyrell affects an Ebonics accent, like, yeah, okay, he's black, sure. That's you know what? Yeah, sure. Anyway, you might know him as a quarterback, right, for the, not the 49ers, the Cardinals. Yeah, he's tearing that shit up, actually. It's really dope. But one thing I'm not happy about is that he has also just been signed to FaZe Clan. Y'all know who I'm talking about? E-gaming, y'all. He's a professional video game player now. But he's also a fucking quarterback, IRL, you know what I mean? Like, this is fucked up. How about you stay in your own lane, you bitch? Taking bread out of the mouth of fat slobs like me that can only play video games to become famous. Pieces of shit. Yeah, no, fuck that guy. Like, I know a lot of people that have been grinding in their basement, their parents' basement, sorry, and they've really just been putting a lot of work in. And now this dude that's got, you know, like college pro athlete privilege is just gonna take the jobs from these underdeveloped. Okay. All right. I have more. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. can't believe I'm ending on this.
Yes.
Not great. Alright. So, I'm dating, and sad to say, my game is not great. It's not. It's not great. On a scale from 0 to cult leader, I'm at about a cult follower. You know what I mean? Like, it's not great. I say cult leader because they have the most game, right? Like, they've got so much game that the police has to come by and say, stop what you're doing. You got white bitches fucking knitting up weird shit for your, like, why are all these people wearing purple sneakers? Like, stop it, dude. Like, they gotta lock you up for that. Yeah, I gotta write these out more if I want to kill in a room like this. Oh my god, alright, this is me, I'm out. Yo, peace. Oh yeah, have fun suffering through Jonathan Williams' set. Anyway, bye.
Jonathan Williams, I mean, sorry.
I will fucking murder you. I will stuff that microphone right down your throat. You said that one more time.
You just said it stuck it there. Listen, David Alvarado, everybody. Jonathan Alvarado. I'm sorry. Ugly Jonathan Williams, everybody. I know this may come as a shock as this room is packed, and we are down to our last comic. One fucking comic. And I like to describe this comic, so the new phrase I came up with today. He's got a face that makes pedophiles and rapists cringe. So, put your hands together for Mr. Jonathan Williams! Yay!
Let me keep my back turned so the two pedophiles that are watching Tyrell's fucking shit don't cringe. Well, so after listening to Frank's set, everybody vote for Frank Tanette because he needs that $25 so he can get a hooker and finally get some sex since he's popping boners in grocery stores.
Yeah.
And to the 2 or 3 people that are watching this that probably aren't or have already logged off, this has now become a telethon for Frank's dick. We'll be posting Frank's Cash App later for him to get that hooker he's been looking at in Ocean View. I had a couple jokes for Dave, but he left. Well, he lives out back. Anyways, so everybody was bitching and whining today about like social media going down. But when you're close to hitting rock bottom, you have a different perspective on life. So like everyone was like, oh my God, Facebook's down. And I was like, oh fuck, I didn't pay my fucking T-Mobile bill and shut my phone off. That was my first thought. I didn't think like social media went down. I thought they just shut my phone off because I didn't pay the bill. Everyone was like, oh my God, Facebook doesn't work. And I was like, oh, fuck, bro. Oh, fuck, it's ugly, Dave. Just kidding.
You buy me?
No. I had like 2 laughs already, so that's like more than your whole fucking set.
Woo! Oh God.
I don't know. That's what it sounds like if you go to Busch Gardens Hollow Spring.
Really?
Yeah, it's a waste of money.
Oh yeah.
So,
You look like a Bosnian war criminal.
Ooh.
you look like there's nothing even to fucking describe what you look like. You
Good
just,
ad-lib.
I don't care. Hey, look at this. Nothing you can say is funny to me. Nothing, any joke, nothing. It's just.
You're a black void of comedy. How does that feel?
You're like what makes women's pussy dry up instantly. You're like in the movies when the little Jewish guy, they're like fucking, they take their hats off and their curls come up with the hat. They use your hair to make those little hats. There's your ad lib, okay? I just made that up. Dave, why are you so angry? All right, look. Dave is a little angry right now. Everybody take a minute and make some kind of noise because Dave's been doing comedy for a year.
I'm trying to help you. I'm sorry.
Are you trying to help me? Look, you got what? 2 claps. I don't know. That's all you get is 2 claps. 3 claps. I had some shit I wanted to say, but then Dave was like,
That's not what happened.
no, I had like a whole bunch of like little, it's really not that funny. I know, like, at least I know. I mean, I could come up here and do your set about some jokes about doing cocaine and that's about it. Those are your jokes?
Public domain, honestly.
I don't know. At this point, I just give it up, and now I'm just wasting time for the 4 people to take votes on the other 3 people that went up.
I was just trying to help.
Were you trying to help?
I mean, there's like nobody here.
I know. That's why I don't even care.
Get something going.
I mean, I had stuff to get going, but I just didn't even care.
I mean, as soon as I walked in, then the fuck?
Because you were offended to be called Jonathan Williams. It's the most common name. I'm really just wasting time until Dave sits, or until Tyrell sits back down.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Tyrell, I'm not done.
30 seconds left.
All right. Tyrell, you should throw your beer back out.
Yeah.
Because right now you kind of look like Dave Chappelle or Nutty Professor. Only like 2 people have seen that movie.
I've seen it. I didn't like the joke.
You don't like yourself though. Like with the way you walk out in public, everyone can tell.
How is that at fucking discussion?
I don't know. Did I strike a nerve? I don't know.
It's only true.
It's only true.
It's only true if
You come on, I gave up a while ago.
Oh my god. And I voted for it.
Who do you think the winner is? Who voted for who?
I voted for John.
Wouldn't it be funny if we all got one? Everybody gets $5, $4.
Everyone gets like the
$3.
shittiest shot of whatever they have.
Literally.
Can we do that?
We did that one night.
Who was that? Jonathan Williams, everybody. Good job.
Yeah.
Was that saying no break in the tension?
Don't forget I'm unemployed.
There we go. There we go. Just want to go around the room and roast everybody real quick. So, I didn't get very far. I just said that Miles looks like a Bebe's kid all grown up.
All right, Mr. Jones.
And then Frank just still looks like one of Bebe's kids. So that's about as far as I got. And then, yeah. And then Taylor's hair reminds me of white girl pussy. And then David Alvarado is a white girl's pussy.
You look like 50 Cent and sound like Chris Rock. Shut up.
I was waiting to hear an original joke. Original. I've heard those before. And it looks like black people. That's cool. At least I'm on the right side. And Jonathan Williams, I don't have to make fun of you. People see you. So it's good enough. And the new guy looks like Tim the Toolman Taylor on crack. Tim Allen after rehab. Yeah. That's the name of his porn. sucking dick to come back. It's fun. It's the tool time. Check out this tool. Well, that was cool, guys. That was fun. Give it up for yourselves for making it through, all the way through. Another successful Pinboys Monday night. There was, in fact, a tie. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, we couldn't even get to a regular round by the time, so we had to flip a fucking coin, and the winner by a coin flip. Mr. Frank McNamee, everybody. Yay. Have a good night. We'll be back next week. Thank you. We did it.
I might do this way, but I gotta stop swimming before.